In the early morning of October 23, 2025, South Korea's Intellectual Property Office publicly registered an official trademark application filed by HYBE labels, VXJK. Within minutes, European trademark databases showed the same filing, synchronized to the exact hour. This was no accident. This was a global move. For a company as powerful as HYBE, a trademark is never filed without strategic purpose. Fans immediately understood. This isn't merch. This isn't event branding. This is the legal foundation of a new joint entity, most likely a duo music unit, the first in BTS history. Top K-pop business analysts like JoyNews24 and OSCN began posting emergency breakdown threads. The language was serious, financial, not fan service. A new commercial identity is being created. VXJK could potentially move on the same economic weight class as BTS itself. ARMY didn't doubt for a second, because HYBE has never trademarked any pairing name before. Not jimin, not soap, not Namjoon, not taehyung. Only now, only VXJK. This isn't fan service. This is activation. Within just 1 hour, Rolling Stone, Billboard, and Reuters Asia quietly updated their internal tracking systems, not with articles, but with new monitoring tags. BTS unit signal. Jungkook. They weren't reporting. They were preparing. Inside the official filing description, HYBE did not list fashion, merch, or event. They listed digital musical recordings, performance content, and broadcasting rights. This is not guessing anymore. This is official documentation for a musical duo. Instantly, hashtags detonated across X, TikTok, and Weverse. Hashtag VXJK is real. Hashtag HYBE can't hide this. Hashtag the unit weighted 12 YRSFOR millions were not just excited. They were shaking, screaming, crying in real time. This wasn't fantasy. This was legal. This was happening. Old moments resurfaced. Jungkook saying, "We saved something for later." Taehyung once whispering, "I'll meet you again in a different form." Even the legendary Flower choreography practice, where V whispered to JK, is now being studied frame by frame like sacred prophecy. HYBE gave zero denial, zero clarification that I end the past. They would immediately shut down false rumors. This time, they chose silence. And to veteran armies, HYBE silence has always signaled imminent eruption. This is no longer speculation. It's law. It's filed. It's traceable. It's irreversible. A trademark is a declaration of intent. But what kind of debut is coming? A global OST? A cinematic project? A new digital era before BTS reunion. The world is no longer asking if. They are asking when. What most casual fans don't realize is that the very first subtle hint of Taehyung and Jungkook forming an official unit was actually dropped way back in January 2023 during a casual Weverse Live. Jungkook had jokingly told Taehyung, "Let's release something just the two of us someday." At the time, it was brushed off as banter, but now ARMY is replaying that clip millions of times, asking, was that actually their spoiler tradition starting early? Trademark tracking experts confirmed that HYBE didn't just file this in Korea. They filed VXJK, trademark protection in the European Intellectual Property Office as well. Analysts say this is a massive warning sign of a global-level rollout, not just a Korean digital release. To register in Europe means merch, international promotion, even physical tour potential. Right after the trademark news broke, fans noticed something unusual. HYBE suddenly wiped several URLs and tags mentioning Kim Taehyung x John Jungkook unit project. If this was an accident, they would ignore it. The fact that they actively started deleting things is the #1 sign they are hiding something real. Silence is never empty with BTS. It is strategy. Several well-connected ARMY accounts reported strange sightings. HYBE Black Lab lights on at 3 a.m. 2 nights in a row. Taehyung's bodyguard was spotted entering HYBE at 2:41 a.m. Jungkook's car arrived 7 minutes later. If this happened with any other members, people wouldn't overthink. But knowing Taehyung and Jungkook's long-running silent bond, ARMY united in one instinctive scream. They're recording something again. The Korea Herald Entertainment reporter posted cryptically, Two members are about to change the definition of what a duo can be. This is much bigger than a unit. No names mentioned, but 3 major entertainment media accounts reposted it with eyes emojis and taehyung plus Jungkook fan edits. That practically confirmed what people already felt in their hearts. You know it's serious when fashion brands react before music labels officially announce anything. Celine, Taehyung's brand, reposts a VXJK fan edit. Calvin Klein Korea, Jungkook's brand, likes a VXJK prediction post. Even Vogue accessories editor quotes, "If this duo becomes real, they will redefine male artistry." This is not random. That is elite fashion industry preparing to align marketing launches in sync. Taehyung once said in an interview decades ago, "Jungkook is someone I want to create something timeless with." Fans shrugged then, but now chills. That is not how Taehyung talks when he is joking. Taehyung is the member who plans long-term and speaks only when he already knows the result. The reason people trust this is not fake hype is because they know Jungkook. He once spoiled 7 3 months too early. He once literally played an unreleased chorus by mistake on Live SO when Jungkook randomly hummed a sexy, low-register harmony style during a gaming live stream last week. People believe he was leaking Taehyung's part. ARMY analysts charted the timeline as if it was a NASA-level investigation. Taehyung discharge. July 2025, Jungkook discharge. October 2025, right, NOW, it all connects. HYBE clearly waited for both of them to be fully free, so their first official 2 youngest members project would be historically perfect at this point, with legal trademarks, coinciding fashion signals, live sightings, industry insider implications, and cleanup behavior from HYBE. It is beyond wishlist territory. This is overwhelming evidence of a real upcoming global activation. Fans are now saying, this is not fanfiction. This is the calm before a cultural detonation. Several ARMY noticed that major luxury and lifestyle brands quietly blocked internal campaign windows for late November to early December 2025. These are not random blocks. These are reserved deal windows, something only done when a global tier moment is coming. V and Jungkook are not idols, they are economic forces. Brands will not wait for HYBE to announce. They prepare early behind the scenes. K-media reporters who usually jump on rumors instantly are now strangely silent.
No denials, no makery.
No fan imagination articles. Silence in Korean media is not ignorance, it is obedience. When something is under legal or promotional embargo, journalists stay very still. The news blackout is the biggest confirmation yet. Fans monitoring HYBE's backend systems found that a private, unlisted playlist was modified at 3:12 a.m. Korea Standard Time, exactly when Taehyung and Jungkook were rumored to be inside the Black Lab building. The video titles are hidden, but the sudden file timestamp change has sent the fandom into collapse mode. ARMY believes the first teaser is already uploaded. We are days away. Multiple unverified but consistent industry leaks claim that HYBE is currently referring to VXJK with a working codename, Project Eclipse. Why eclipse? Because when the moon, Jungkook, and the sun, Taehyung, align, the world stops. Whether fan-made or real, that explanation alone has become a poetic weapon. This is one of the biggest clues no one saw coming. Taehyung and Jungkook have both been spotted with separate private filming crews, even during off-duty schedules. That means this is not just a song. This is a recorded journey. ARMY suspects. This might be their own film, not BTS. Just the two of them.